Another episode of Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More, Work Less. Hi, my name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on Unlocking the Mind, we talk about another cognitive bias. And the reason why I have this show is so we can better understand how our minds work, how we make decisions, how we can make better decisions, build better relationships, or negotiate better, and sometimes even avoid certain cognitive traps. So for today's cognitive biases, I'm going to be asking you a quick question right now. Have you ever gotten into an investment, a stock, or a mutual fund, or a GIC, or something, and you constantly put money into it month after month after month, only to see it lose more money? But then you keep on doing it more and more and more. Do you suffer from that? What if there was another scenario where you found out this new diet? You keep on doing this diet, but you're not losing any weight, but you keep on doing it anyways. Or maybe you have been told about this brand new way of how to do time management. And you've been doing it all the time and keep on doing it, and then nothing happens. You're still not saving time. Well, if you have said yes to any of those scenarios, or you can relate to any of those scenarios, that means you suffer from irrational escalation, otherwise also known as escalation of commitment. And this is where an individual or a group facing increasingly negative outcomes still from that decision that you made before, action or investment, and you still nevertheless, you still keep on continuously doing it because you have made that decision, you've committed to it, but the negativity still keeps on coming. That is irrational escalation or escalation of commitment. And the biggest reason why we keep on doing this, especially when it comes to investments, is because we don't want to be able to admit that we're wrong. We don't want to face the people and tell them, yeah, we made the wrong decision. So you keep on doing it, hoping, wishing that it will eventually turn around and make better profits or have better results. So you keep on doing it. You're committed. You just don't want to face the reality of it not working out well. We are also taught that we need to be committed to the long term. If we're not committed to something, then we will never succeed. That is something that we kind of ingrain in our brains. And therefore, when we make a decision about something, we're so committed to that decision that we don't want to go against it. Another scenario is there's a lot of people out there who goes, you know what, I'm going to go to school for this specific topic, whether it's engineering or accounting or marketing or in med school or whatnot, and they are committed to that decision. They work very hard, they graduate, they do well, but they've always kind of felt it's not really for them. But they don't want to admit that they don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to come out and go, you know what, I wasted all this time, all this money in education, but I really don't like this job, or I really don't like this profession, but I'm too scared to break out of it. I'm committed to it already, and therefore they're going to keep on doing it, even if they don't feel good about it. So how do we avoid this? How do we go against this grain? Well, one thing is sometimes we have to face the fact that we're wrong. Sometimes we have to face the fact that we made the wrong decision. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean that you failed. It just means you changed your mind, or you kind of made your decision based on lack of information, or you just didn't know what was the thing that you're getting yourself into. And sometimes admitting that you're wrong and being able to change course is the best course of action, because you'll be happier at the end. You may have to look at it from a larger point of view. You might have to go, okay, I might have to work harder within this shorter period of time, but afterwards, it's going to be so much better. So you might want to look at it that way from a grander scheme of things. The other thing is ask other people. Sometimes if things aren't working out the exact same way that you hope it was going to work, then ask somebody else who's making it work. Ask them, why is it working for them and not working for you? Is there something that you're doing differently than what they're doing? What is it that they're doing that's more effective than what you're doing? If you ask those people that have experienced it, who's been through it, who knows exactly what you're going through, then they're going to be able to give you a good comment back or good feedback for you to adjust accordingly. It doesn't mean you're giving up. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It doesn't mean that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not committed. If you're committed to the grand scheme of things, then adjustments can be made, and you don't have to fall into the irrational escalation or the escalation of commitment. So that is the cognitive bias for this week. If you like this episode, please go back and watch some of my other episodes on unlocking the mind. And if you like this show, we have the Peak Potential Success Show, the Mastermind Bites, and also Make More Mind Bites every single week that goes up on my channel. So please like, subscribe, and comment. I love seeing those comments. And thank you for all your support this whole time. And until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. We'll see you later.